The following program is produced in conjunction with Madison County Schools and Time Warner Cable. Davenport Custom Guitars. Get them to build you a great custom Telecaster or Stratocaster. Davenport Custom Guitars at 807 East Main Street, right here in Richmond. Go where the professionals go. Davenport Custom Guitars. Alcohol is nothing to cheer about. Youth who drink are more likely to experience a higher risk of suicide and homicide. Stay in the game. Have you suffered an injury? Are you playing with pain that prevents you from playing your best? Let the local team of professionals help you get back on the playing field. Our team consists of physical therapists with over 10 years of experience treating sports injuries. Many times an injury on the field or court occurs without having control of the situation. One of the most important decisions after an injury is to decide where to complete your rehabilitation. The therapists at Premier Rehab have worked with professional athletes from the NFL and Major League Baseball. So take control of your injury and choose Premier Rehab. At Premier Rehab, you will gain the advantage over your competition. Take the home field advantage and team up with Premier Rehab.
We have the Madison Southern Eagles versus the Madison Central Indians today. Fine sunny day on Saturday. Got a little bit of a delay. We had an umpire not make it, but the famous Brent Bradley decided to fill in, and so he's behind the plate, and we're going to get going here in a few minutes. We'll go over the lineups. Again, we have the Madison Central Indians. They're coming off a 3-game losing streak, but hope they can get back on track today. The starting lineup for them as we start. We've got number 30, a sophomore, Ben Moore, is starting in center field and leading off. He's followed by number 18, Jake Caldwell, a senior in right field. Jimmy Wright, a senior, number 25, he's catching. Ben Fisher, another senior, number 33, he's at first base. Jonah Kelsey will be batting fifth, number 35, he is a junior, he's doing the hitting today, extra hitter. Following him in the sixth possession is Josh Wright, a freshman in left field, number 14. Number 12, Jeremy Lakes, a sophomore, is on the mound for the Indians. And the eighth batter, number 21, Jacob Frazier, he's a sophomore, and he's playing third. Ninth hitter is number 23, Nick Cavanaugh, a sophomore, playing shortstop. And the 10th batter is number 3, Griffin Hotchkiss. Number 3, Griffin Hotchkiss is a sophomore, he's playing second. For the Southern Eagles, we have their lineup. We have number 2, Lucas Reynolds, playing shortstop, he's a senior. Second batter is number 7, Kendon Angel. He's a junior, playing second base. Number 21, Andrew Evans, playing left field. He's a senior. Devin Vanover is in the 4-hole. Number 25, playing first base. Chris Anderson, number 42, is pitching, and he's a senior. Griffin Norris, number 23, a sophomore, is catching. Adam Simpson and John David Meeks and Donnie White finish it out. Our first pitch, hard ground ball to the third baseman. Nice play, and he is out. One pitch, one out. Nice play by the third baseman there for Central. Jacob Frazier, so one pitch, one out. Got started kind of quick on us. Number 7, Kendon Angel coming up now for the Eagles. Good start for the sophomore Lakes. Angel's ready. Strike one, starts off. I'm sorry, outside. 1-0 is the count. Lake sets. Line drive, base hit over the shortstop. Eagles coming out aggressive at the plate. Again, guys, we want to thank you, Madison County School Sports Television, bringing this baseball game to you. Got a lot of sponsors today. We want to thank them. Started with Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, also a big sponsor here. Up to the plate for the Eagles, Andrew Evans. Lakes delivers, a little outside. Lakes from the stretch. Pretty good lead by Angel over there. And he's off. Fly ball to right field. Angel could be stuck. Should have a double play opportunity. Plenty of time. They double him up. And that's a quick inning. Nice play by the right fielder, and the infielders did not let him know the ball was up, so he was able to double him off. Not very good base running by Angel that time. All right, we're going to take a break, take our first time out, and we'll come back for the bottom of the first.
"24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Thanks to our great sponsors: State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Renfro's Paint and Collision in Richmond and Berea, Eastside Community Church, Richmond, Premier Home Care and Premier Rehab, Guardian Bank, Hopper's Jewelry, Richmond, Davenport Custom Guitars, Richmond, WKYT.com, Berea Online, Richmond Tourism, and the Richmond Chamber of Commerce. Alcohol is nothing to cheer about. Youth who drink are more likely to experience a higher risk of suicide and homicide. Stay in the game.
Hey everybody, I'm Jerry Goble, local State Farm Insurance agent in Richmond, Kentucky, and a proud supporter of Madison County High School sports. Stop in and see us and get your discount double check.
Fans, we are back. Don Richardson Field here at Madison Central. We have our first batter coming out for the Indians, Ben Moore, the senior center fielder, number 30. He'll be facing Chris Anderson, the senior. Excuse me, he is a sophomore. Anderson set to deliver. Moore at the plate. Starts out with the ball. Anderson set for the 0-1, or 1-0, excuse me. That's low. 2-0 count. Good pitch, good hitters count right here. See if Moore can get things started for the Indians here in the bottom of the first. Again, we got several sponsors today, really helped us out. Renfro's Paint and Collision and Premier Rehab, two of our big ones. We'll be talking about them throughout the day. Anderson sets the 2-0, a little bit low, 3-0 count for Moore. There we go. Anderson with his first strike. 3-1 the count to Moore. Still a good hitter's count. See if he can get things started here in the bottom of the first. Shot in the 6th hole, base hit for Moore. Nice job. Anderson didn't want to get the first batter on with a walk, so he had to pretty much come down the middle with that, and then Moore drilled it to left field. I'll try them out. Jake Caldwell, the senior right fielder, number 18 up. Left-handed batter, ready to face Anderson. Throw over to first. Not much of an attempt, not much of a big lead for Moore in that time. I think Anderson's going to try and keep him close. Anderson set. Caldwell fakes the bunt. Has a ball outside. I think they're going to make him throw strikes. Anderson went 3-0, worked back and got the hit. Moore got the hit off of him. Now Caldwell faked the bunt and got a ball and no strike on him. Another throw over. He dove in. Don't even think he had to. Don't have a lot of stats right now, but they seem pretty concerned with Moore over there. He may be pretty apt to run here. Anderson from the stretch. The delivery. More's going. Throw down to second from Norris. Underneath. And he's safe. If he'd have caught it, that might have got him. It would have been close. So a stolen base for Morin. Good throw down by Griffin Norris, the sophomore catcher for the Eagles. So Morin in scoring position. See if Caldwell can get him in. Count is 1-1. That was a strike. Morin with a sizable lead. The delivery. Caldwell fakes the bunt again, but they call it a strike. Count is 1-2. One and two, man on second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Madison Central threatening. Anderson looks Morin back, steps off. As a pitcher, Anderson's got to just throw strikes. He doesn't need to. That runner's job is kind of make him think about him, and he needs to worry about getting it across the plate. The delivery hits him in the back. So there's where he's thinking too much about that runner and went a little too inside and let Caldwell off the hook. So we got first and second, nobody out. Coming up for the Indians will be number 25, the senior catcher, Jimmy Wright. He also bats from the left side of the plate. So Central threatening early here. Anderson's got himself a little bit of a hole. He's got to throw some strikes and get a ground ball or something. Way outside. Whether Morin even attempts to steal or not, he's done a good job making Anderson think about him. His secondary lead as well as he's getting a lot of. They're not even holding Caldwell at first. So shot down the line, almost hit Caldwell, but he got through. I believe they'll score Morin. Right fielder bobbles it just a little, and he scores. Nice shot, Jimmy Wright, right down the right field line. I was just getting ready to say both runners were able to have big leads and probably would have both advanced, but Caldwell had to just dive out of the way of that one, so only one run scored. Going to have a runner for Wright, the catcher, I guess, speed up rule. So now we got number 33, Ben Fisher, the senior first baseman in for the Indians. I didn't get a number on the runner over there. Who was all right? Number 8, Chris Wells, is going to run for Mr. Wright. The pitch way outside again. Anderson's got to get out. Could be a long first inning. We got first and second again. Nobody out. Looked him back again. Caldwell just able to make Anderson think about him, and he's gonna have to concentrate on throwing strikes and throwing to the batter. Pitch high again, 2-0. At this point right now, Fisher can pretty much just set dead red. I mean, because Anderson's going to have to try and throw a strike. This is kind of a pitch you can maybe unload on if you get it in your wheelhouse. And it's low. 3-0 is the count. Indian batters being very patient, making Anderson throw strikes, and that's what they should do. Anderson's already thrown a lot of pitches this inning, so he's going to need to. 3-0. Ball 4. Runners advance. It gets by the catcher, but no further advance than that.
Now batting number 35, Jonah Kelsey.
Coming up to the plate now for the Indians, number 35, Jonah Kelsey. He's a junior. He's the extra hitter today, and he's got the bases juiced. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. High ball 1. Kelsey can just set for his pitch right here. Count 1-0. Bases loaded, nobody out. He's got to get his pitch. Anderson's high again. 2-0. Anderson is he's not bending his back, not getting down. A lot of his misses right now are high. He's going to have to find the strike zone. The 2-0. There's strike 1. Got the corner on the outside. Still a pitcher's count or a hitter's count right now for Kelsey. Big scoring opportunity for the Indians. First inning here. Down and out. Count goes to 3-1. Three and one pitched. Here's a delivery. Good cut. Oh, he just missed that infield fly. Should be an infield fly rule, I believe. Catches it. Nobody advances. Just missed that. I think Kelsey really wanted that pitch. Got under it just a bit. Big out for Anderson.
Now batting number 14, Josh Wright.
Coming up for the Indians right now, number 14, Josh Wright. He's the freshman left fielder. Big spot for him right here. 1 out. Bases juice still. See if Anderson can settle down from getting that first out under his belt. High again. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at second, first are able to get huge leads. I don't know about the speed of our runner on first, but a gapper definitely score 2, maybe 3. There's strike 1. 1-1 to count to the freshman Wright. He also is a lefty at the plate. Here comes the 1-1. It's high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, 1 out in the bottom of the first. Bases loaded for the Madison Central Indians. They've got 1 across right now, trying to do some more damage. Anderson just trying to work out of this jam he's kind of created himself. 2-1. Line drive to the right field. That's going to drop. That'll score at least 1. Going to score 2. Looks like both runners will score. Good job, Caldwell and the pinch runner Wells were able to score. Our man on first wasn't able to get as good a jump because the ball for a second looked like it might have been caught, but it fell in. So, and no chances with 1 out and a big run going right now already with the runs they got across. They won't take any chances. So, big hit for Kelsey. Now we got Jeremy Lakes, the pitcher, sophomore, up to the plate with a chance to add to this lead. 3-0, bottom of the first. Madison Central on top. Some of our other sponsors want to make sure and mention. We got our State Farm, Mr. Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pet Services, Rosenbaum Communications, Madison County School Sports Television, and Davenport Custom Guitars. All those guys help make this possible. All right, Anderson still in the stretch. First and second, 1 out. And the pitcher, Jeremy Lakes, wanting to help his own cause right here. Pickoff move to second. Not a bad move. Back in plenty of time, though. Fisher and Kelsey, excuse me, are the base runners. Fake bunt, ball gets away. Runners are going to advance. Second and third, they both move up. Second and third, nobody out. That was a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to the pitcher, Jeremy Lakes. Lakes has really got an opportunity to add to this lead. Chance to help himself right here. Anderson just wanting an out. He wants out of this inning. Swing and a miss. Good pitch by Anderson. Looked like a little off speed, fooled Lakes. County's 1-1, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Nice bunt. Gonna squeeze it. And no play anywhere. Laid that down perfect. That one died. So Lakes gets an RBI for himself.
Number 21, Jacob Frazier.
Fisher was able to score. So now we got first and third, 1 out. Jacob Frazier coming to the plate, number 21, the sophomore third baseman. Going to have another courtesy runner for the pitcher. Runner's going to be Seth Richardson, number 4. He'll run for the pitcher, Lakes. Frazier at the plate. Runner goes first to third. They're going to try and throw. Oh, they got the out. Nice job. Good first and third play there for the Eagles. Norris just threw straight through, and he was toast. I'm going to guess it appears the third base coach didn't really like that. He may have missed the sign. I don't know. He may have should have got that down. He was kind of giving it, didn't protect him or something, because he was out to dry. Second pitch. It's a strike. 0-2 the count. Frazier down in the count. Got a runner on third. 4-0 Indians on top. Ground ball. Shortstop. Run scores, but they get him at first. So nice play by the shortstop for Southern. And got another run in. Frazier gets an RBI on that. Reynolds made a nice play for Southern. That's 3 outs. I messed that up bad. That was the third out. I apologize, guys. No run on that. I messed that one up. Fix me on that one, Randy. My fault. All right, that's at the end of 1. We got Madison Central on top, 4-0. We'll be back for the second inning.
Hi, I'm David Sullivan. In the years traveling with ESPN and covering sports around the country, one of my biggest concerns was that my dogs were well cared for. Well, here at Luxury Pets, you can feel very comfortable your animals and pets are being cared for.
Well, thank you, David. You know, Luxury Pet Services is the home for happy dogs.
Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
Big productive inning for the Indians in the bottom of the first. They're up 4-0. Devin Vanover comes to the plate for Southern. First pitch by Lakes is a ball inside. Let's see if they can get back in this game here. Vanover, the sophomore first baseman, waiting on pitch number 2. Good cut. Ow. Mr. Bradley not only saves the day, he took a lick right there, but he shook it off. He's tough. He's tough. All right, Lakes, even a count, 1-1. Good cut by Vanover. He's right on him. Nice pitch just outside. Lakes kind of went down a little 3/4 arm on that one. Pitch was just a bit out. 2 balls, 1 strike to Vanover. Ball 3 low. 3-1. Again, Lakes has got himself where Vanover's now in a good hitter's count. See what he can do with it. Nice cut. Just missed. Foul ball. Count is full. Vanover chokes up a little bit. 2 strikes on him. Good pitch. Hanging in. Foul ball. Straight back. Good at bat for Vanover right here. Making the Lakes work to get him. Ground ball to third. Step back. Nice play Throws him out. Good play by the third baseman. Frazier stayed back, made a good throw. Good play. All right, we got one out. Coming up for the Southern Eagles, we got the pitcher, Chris Anderson. See if he can get something started, try and get some runs on his end here. Anderson pulls the bunt, but he pulls it back. Strike one for Lakes. Nice pitch. Frazier's made two good plays over there at third. So Anderson, good cut. Foul ball, straight back. 2 strikes on the hitter Anderson. One thing we got right now is Lakes for Central. He's thrown strikes. I mean, that's the key as a pitcher. He's got on top about every batter in the count. Off-speed pitch, strike 3. Good pitch for Lakes. Little change up, and Anderson was way out in front. Coming to the plate for the Madison Southern Eagles, Mr. Griffin Norris, number 23. He's a sophomore catcher. See if he can get something going with 2 outs. Lakes is in a groove right now. Foul ball, strike 1. Southern's come out very aggressive at the plate. I sure like that. Of course, Lakes has thrown strikes, and they've come out and been aggressive at the plate. 0-1 pitch. Lakes in the windup. Took something off, and Norris went. A little curveball maybe, but that off-speed pitch in the high school level, that's as effective as anything. You get that bat speed slowed down, you get the arm motion, looks just like a fastball, and get them way out in front. 0-2 the count to Norris. Lakes wasted that one outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Madison Central on top, 4-0. And Lakes went down a little sidearm again and got Norris with the strikeout, swinging. All right, guys, coming to the bottom of the second, 4-0, Madison Central on top. We'll take a break and be back here in a minute. Madison County School Sports Television.
Sickline Age Guitar Parts, now at Davenport Custom Guitars right here in Richmond at 807 East Main Street. Check them out now. Go where the professionals go. "24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, Madison County School Sports.com. Thanks to our great sponsors: State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Renfro's Paint and Collision in Richmond and Berea, Eastside Community Church, Richmond, Premier Home Care and Premier Rehab, Guardian Bank, Hopper's Jewelry, Richmond, Davenport Custom Guitars, Richmond, WKYT.com, Berea Online, Richmond Tourism, and the Richmond Chamber of Commerce. Davenport Custom Guitars. Get them to build you a great custom Telecaster or Stratocaster. Davenport Custom Guitars at 807 East Main Street right here in Richmond. Go where the professionals go. Davenport Custom Guitars. Hey everybody, be a friend of Madison County School Sports Television on Facebook. MCSTV on Facebook. Log on and like us now.
Baseball fans, we are back here at Madison Central. Getting ready to go into the bottom of the second for Central. Number 23, Nick Cavanaugh, the sophomore shortstop. He will be leading off the bottom of the second. Anderson going to try and throw some strikes this inning, get on top. Good pitch, just a little high though. 1-0 the count. Southern needs to settle down. Can't give up that many again this inning. Good swing, good pitch. Anderson took a little something off that one. Kavanaugh chased it outside and didn't get anything. Counts 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Missed that one. Bounced it up there. 2-1. Count to Kavanaugh. Anderson with the pitch. Bounced it up there again. He's trying that curveball, and it hit about 3 foot in front of the plate both times. Count goes to 3-1. Kavanaugh on a good count as a hitter right here. He's going to look fastball, see what he can do with it. Anderson just needs to throw strikes, make sure he doesn't want to get another walk, start another inning off with a walk. They'll hurt you every time. Just outside. Leadoff walk for Kavanaugh here in the bottom of the second. Well, I don't know if we've had a change or what. Hotchkiss was. Okay, I guess we had an issue. He must be DHing for him, McKelsey, there on that one. So Hotchkiss is not swinging. So we're back to the top of the order with Mr. Ben Morin. So earlier we may have said it was an EH. It would be a DH at this time. Back to the top of the order for Morin for Central. Kavanaugh, good lead at first. He's thrown over the first time, throws over again. Kavanaugh in with plenty of time. I believe Central's pretty aggressive on the base paths, and Southern's trying to keep them close, but I tell you, they need more than anything, just throw strikes and try and get the batter. Throw over again, throws it away. Kavanaugh's up, he's going to make the second easy. I don't think there's any opportunity to go to third, but he'll take the turn. Vanover throws it in. All right. Not a stolen base, but it did the job. He's at second. Runner at second, nobody out, is Kavanaugh, and Morin at the plate, the leadoff shortstop, or excuse me, leadoff center fielder, the sophomore. I'll try to keep up with the outs this inning. Last inning I messed this up at the end. Morin shows bunt, misses it. Strike one. I believe he was bunting for a base hit there. They would have moved him over, but he was trying to get on and just missed it. Counts 0-1. Kavanaugh at second. Anderson trying to avoid another big inning for the Indians. And the throwback, plenty of time. Central got the bats, or got the run producing going today. Like I said, 4 runs in the first inning. They're trying to get back on the winning track. They've lost their last 3. Lost a close one last night to Montgomery County. Fake back to second. Kavanaugh back in. Southern lost to Clay County earlier in the week, and they're trying to get back on the winning side as well. Pitch to Moore and foul straight back. 0-2's the count. Anderson way on top. Going to see if he can get an out here in the bottom of the second. Pitch from the stretch. Kavanaugh, he's going, bounces it up there, and Kavanaugh takes the base. No opportunity for Norris to even throw at him. The ball bounced about 3 foot in front of the plate, and Norris did a good job keeping it from getting too far away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Man on third, nobody out. Leadoff hitter Morin to plate. Anderson with the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to be a base hit, and Kavanaugh will trot in easily. Nice job. That time, that RBI was manufactured from the error on the pitcher, throwing it away at first, and then Kavanaugh was able to steal third. So all Morin did was put it in play and got it through the infield. Coming up now for Central, number 18, Jake Caldwell, senior right fielder. He got hit by a pitch last time. Morin at first. Nobody out. Curveball high, 1-0. again here at Madison Central on Saturday. We got the Madison Central Indians versus the Southern Eagles. It's Chad Tate, Madison County School Sports Television, broadcasting for you. Throw over to first. Morning's back in plenty of time. And just from not really having any stats, but I can see the Central's pretty aggressive on the base paths, but Southern is definitely worried about the runners every time they're on. Caldwell up, first pitch. Next, to you right, 1-1. Right down the middle. I think Caldwell wanted that one. I think he was fooled a little bit. He'd like to have that one back. Count is 1-1. 5-0. Indians on top. Throw over to first again. A little bit closer, but plenty of time. Anderson has thrown a lot of pitches this game already. We're just in the bottom of the second. He's also thrown a lot of balls over to the runners right now. Trying to keep them honest. Next pitch, Caldwell fakes the bunt, pulls it back. Ball 2. Moore with a little extra step over at first. Anderson to the plate. Outside. 3-1. Anderson's going to have to come down the middle with it this time and see what Caldwell can do. He knows what's coming. Or what should be coming. And it did. Swing right through it. Good pitch. Anderson right there. 3-2's the count. Nobody out. Ben Moore in the leadoff hitter on first after his RBI single. Pitch, foul back. Caldwell hanging tough. Count still 3-2. Nobody out. Anderson trying to avoid another big inning. Pitch, fly ball to right field. For deep second. Who's called it? Right fielder's coming in. Oh, right over his head.
You gotta get there.
They got him. Oh, I thought they got him. Called him safe. Moore kind of got lost on that one, on that fly ball, and the third base coach is telling him. I mean, that's when you have that shallow fly ball, you got to be almost halfway, or you no man's land there, but you got to either be able to where you can get there or get back if he makes the catch. So a break for the Indians that time. Not sure what happened out there that time, but the right fielder Simpson, he just came in too far and came right over his head. I think Hahn had a question with the play. He thought like I did. I thought he was out at second, but he may have been off the bag or something because it was a force. Shortstop Reynolds made a good play on the throw, but didn't get the break, so I don't know what. Umpires are never wrong, though, I'm pretty sure. They're not going to change it much, even if they are wrong. So, all right, so we got 2 on. Nobody out. Number 25 for Central. Jimmy Wright, the senior catcher, up with a chance to add to this lead. Pitch just up and in. 2-0 is the count. Anderson hoping for a ground ball to maybe turn 2 here. Should have already had an out and maybe just couldn't get anything done there. That fly ball's got to be caught. A pitcher that's struggling, you got to make some plays for him out there. 3-0 is the count to Wright. Right down the middle. Strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Jimmy Wright doing the correct thing there, waiting, taking the pitch 3-0. 3-1 comes, way outside, and he walks. All right, bases loaded, nobody out. That'll bring up the senior Ben Fisher, first baseman. All right, got a courtesy runner coming back for the catcher. Coach Hahn is going to take a trip to the mound, kind of see if he can settle him down, see if he can get a ground ball out of his pitcher. We're going to actually, he's got a pitching change going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and take a break while we have the substitution, square them away, and be back. Madison County School Sports Television. All right.
Have you suffered an injury? Are you playing with pain that prevents you from playing your best? Let the local team of professionals help you get back on the playing field. Our team consists of physical therapists with over 10 years of experience treating sports injuries. Many times an injury on the field or court occurs without having control of the situation. One of the most important decisions after an injury is to decide where to complete your rehabilitation. The therapists at Premier Rehab have worked with professional athletes from the NFL and Major League Baseball. So take control of your injury and choose Premier Rehab. At Premier Rehab, you will gain the advantage over your competition. Take the home field advantage and team up with Premier Rehab.
Easton Schaus. So we got bases loaded here for Mr. Fisher, senior first baseman for the Indians. See if he can greet Reynolds with some more runs. And on the other side, Reynolds want to see if he can stop the bleeding right here. 5-0, nobody out in the bottom of the first, or excuse me, bottom of the second. Central threatening for more. A little high. 2 balls, no strikes. Southern's got to have somebody put it across the plate right now. Got to have strikes. This can get ugly quick. Just outside, 3-0. Reynolds needs to get one here, get on top, or get a strike, period. And he walks him. So that walks in a run.
Now back to 35, Jonah Kelsey.
6-0, here we go. That run will be charged to Anderson. Then we got number 35 for Central, Jonah Kelsey, the junior designated hitter. Base is still juice for the Indians. Ball high. That's 4 in a row for Reynolds. He's got to find the mitt. And I'm sure Coach Roof is going to have the kids taken until he finds the strike zone a little bit better. Got to be smart here, even with the 6-0 lead. Well, he's cutting away, so good cut. Strike one. 1-1 the count. Kelsey, one of his bigger hitters, so he's better give him a little more leeway to go after that one. Counts 1-1. Here comes Reynolds. Slow curveball. Nice block by Norris. Nice job on the curveball. That gets by. A run scores. Caldwell would have been in there, but Norris did a good job keeping it in front to make a play. Count 2-1. Good cut. Blew it right by him. Good pitch by Reynolds. He seems to be settling in a little bit. Counts 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Pitch. He held, I believe. Count goes full. 3-2. Nobody out. Full count. Reynolds trying to get an out. First out of the inning, trying to. The pitch high. He goes after it. Another high pop up in the infield. Third baseman got to call him off. Nice play. John David Meeks had to battle that fly ball, but he got it. So first out of the inning. Reynolds comes in to get an out. We've still got bases loaded, 1 out. 14, Josh Wright, freshman left fielder in the game. Strike 1 he takes. Wright's another one of these lefties at the plate. Trying to extend this lead. Reynolds a little high, evens the count 1-1. Base is still loaded for the Indians. Good cut that time. Just a little behind it. Right with a good cut. Reynolds on top in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The delivery. Ground ball to the first baseman. Nice play that time. Oh, just slipped under him. Throw was just a little low. Vanover made a nice play. The throw was a little low, and Norris couldn't hang on to it, so a run score. Probably have to give an error to the first baseman on the throw, I would say. All right, we're still bases loaded. Madison Central with another run, 7-0. Up to the plate, number 12, Jeremy Lakes, the sophomore pitcher for the Indians, trying to extend the lead he's got to work with here. That's at least 2 outs that the Eagles have kind of let slip through their fingers this inning. Pitch is low. 1 ball, no strikes. Reynolds still working quick. Shallow fly ball. Left field. They're tagging. Throw home. No chance. Block it up. Pinch runner Chris Wells is able to score on that sacrifice fly to left field for number 12, Jeremy Lakes. So Lakes helps himself a little bit more. Gets a run in. Coming into the plate for the Indians, number 21, Jacob Frazier, the sophomore third baseman. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Our score is 8-0. Pitch right down the middle. Good pitch. Reynolds seems to settle in. He's throwing strikes now after the first couple batters. I mean, the Eagles have got to get out here and try and get something going offensively. Bouncing, good play by Norris. It's in front of him. Nice job. Sophomore catcher for the Madison Southern Eagles has done a really good job. He got to get down in there and block and keep it in front of you. Pitch to Frazier. Strike 2. Little curveball got him on the outside corner. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reynolds trying to salvage something and get out of this inning. It's tough when you're playing from behind and then you have a couple errors that can, you got to get every play you can when a team's putting the runs up like this. Next pitch, right field line, maybe trouble. Going to be trouble. It's a fair ball. It's going to score 1. They run it in. Fisher is able to score on that little, we'll call that a Texas leader down the right field line, but hey, it goes down just like a line drive. When things are going good for you, they keep going good. And we're going bad, they go bad. We see that right now, both sides of the coin. Again, they've given them about 4 outs this inning, so that's definitely hurting the Eagles' cause. So we're back up. Nick Cavanaugh, number 23, the sophomore shortstop up. First and third, 2 outs. Reynolds with the delivery, a little high. He needs to put 5 on the board this inning. 4 in the first, 5 in this one. Steve Wright. Reynolds definitely working quick. That's the Indians hitters better be in there and get ready because he's going to come with it. You either get your time called or get that bat ready. If you let a pitcher work quick on you, he'll get you. It's just a battle out there between the pitcher and the hitter. Both pitcher wants to control the pace, and the hitter does too. He wants to get there when he's ready. Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cavanaugh. 2 outs. Long drive to center field. I believe he's got it. No, over his head. He burns the center field. Nice shot by Cavanaugh. Scores 1 run. Going to hold a runner. He ran through the stop sign, but I think he's going to be able to score. So I think the coach stopped him, but number 21 went ahead and scored. That's Frazier. Cavanaugh with a long drive to center. Burns the center fielder for Southern that time. Looked like he had a bead on it, but couldn't quite get under it. Donnie Wyatt looked like he had it, and then it just went over his head. So a long double for Cavanaugh. Back to the top of the order for the Indians. Ben Morin, sophomore center fielder, is up. 11-0 is our score. 7 runs. Central's put 7 up this inning. Down the left field line, I believe. Oh, he drops it. Oh, right to him. And he makes the throw home, and so that allows Morin to go to second. Not Not a good play that time. Andrew Evans had a beat on. He'd run off his glove, and then he tried to throw the runner out at home. That allowed Morin to go to second. So it's one thing to miss the play, but then he got out of didn't realize where he was throwing. There was no chance for the runner at home, and he's got to throw that ball to second to keep the force on. But again, we've talked about that. The Eagles have got to. Looks like we got a. Looks like we got a substitution. Caldwell's not hitting. We got number 22 coming in the game. It's Dakota Lakes. I don't know if it's a substitute or just a pinch hitter one time or what they're doing here. We don't have access to the book, but Lakes is hitting for Caldwell. Fly ball to center field. It's Shala coming in wide, and he gets it for the third out of the inning. So finally, Southern out of the inning. All right, we're going into the top of the third. We've got a 12-0 lead for the Indians. Southern coming in, going to try and get something going. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Madison County School Sports Television.
Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision. Thanks to our great sponsors. First Gear in downtown Richmond. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. L81. Faith Created Assembly of God Church.
Hey everybody, I'm Jerry Goebel, local State Farm Insurance agent in Richmond, Kentucky, and a proud supporter of Madison County High School sports. Stop in and see us and get your discount double check.
Alcohol kills a career. Alcohol is the leading cause of death among youth. Stay in the game.
Here in the top of the third, Madison Center with a commanding 12-0 lead, and we've got coming up for Southern here in the top of the third, going to try and get back in this ball game. Our pitcher staying in the game for Central. We've got several substitutions. Lakes is still on the mound. We'll try to catch those as they come up to bat. Ground ball to shortstop. Nice pitch. Kavanaugh with a good play and strong arm. He throws out number 24, Adam Simpson.
Now batting number 14, John David Meeks.
All right, coming up for the Eagles, we got number 14, John David Meeks. His first opportunity to face Mr. Lakes. Good play by Kavanaugh at short that time. Slow roller. Lakes is down low. Ball one. Southern's a very young team. They've just got to try and crack something here to get on the board to try and build a little confidence out of this. Ball two is high. Coach Hahn's going to do a good job. He knows the game. He's just got some young kids and got to kind of teach attitude of winning right now. See if they can come up. Central just got to do their job and keep pouring the runs on. So it's a line drive down third baseline. Good shot by Meeks. He's going to go for two. That's all the way to the wall. Stand up, easy double for John David Meeks. Good shot right there.
Now batting number 10, Donnie Wild.
All right, coming up for the Eagles, number 10, Donnie White. He's a junior center fielder. See if he can keep this inning going and move Mr. Meeks around. Good piece of hitting. John David hit that ball real hard. I'm not going to swear I don't have a book, but that may be the first hit that Lakes has given up. Wyatt with a pop-up bunt and got a chance at 2. Nope. Good base running right there. John Meeks was hung out to dry. That's 1. Didn't get him at second. So, but Wyatt, if he's a bunter, you got to get that thing down.
Now batting, number 2, Lucas Reynolds.
All right, up the plate, back to the top of the order, Lucas Reynolds for the Eagles. Lake's first pitch in there for a strike. Yeah, Meeks did a good job by paying attention at the batter. So many times when a batter squares that bunt and the play is on, he just takes off. And that ball was in the air and there was no – luckily he was able to get back, or that would have been an easy double play. Lakes looks in. Not even worried about the runner. Off-speed pitch gets him. Lakes does a good job of mixing his pitches up. I mean, you know, that, like I said, you don't need it in the high school. If you can do off-speed stuff and slow it down, that's as good as anything, and he's doing a good job with that on several of these pitches. Low one out. That'll make the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good pitch. Waste that pitch. You're up 0-2 on a hitter. Lake's working through. You see the difference here. Of course, he's got a 12-0 lead. That makes a big deal. But he will barely even glance back at that runner at second. You just got to do your job on the mound. Hard hit ball. Foul down the left field line. Reynolds stays alive. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reynolds, one of the few seniors in this lineup for the Eagles. Lakes with the delivery. Just missed outside. Eagles trying to get on the board. Down 12-0 here in the top of the 3rd. Stays alive again. That pitch was probably a ball, but with 2 strikes on, you want to protect the plate. He was able to fight it off. Again, I don't have access to a lot of the stats, but Lake's doing a good job on the mound. He throws strikes, keeps the off speed, mixes up his speeds, and he's doing a good job. Quick glance at second. The delivery, low and outside. Pretty good at bat for Reynolds. He's working. He's worked the count full now. A couple foul balls, and the count is full. 2 down here in the top of the 3rd. Eagles trying to break the scoring column. Pitch, line drive. Ooh, got the umpire. That'll wake him up. And Kavanaugh makes the play. That missed the umpire. I don't know how. A very hard hit ball, but he was able to wiggle out of it, and Kavanaugh made the play. Out of the inning, no runs for the Eagles, but they do get 1 big double off the bat of John David Meeks. So we're ahead to the bottom of the 3rd. We'll be back. Madison County School Sports Television.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals, or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out ScenicCabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit scenicCabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. scenicCabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
Alcohol kills a career. Alcohol is the leading cause of death among youth. Stay in the game.
All right, baseball fans, we are back. Madison Central High School, Don Richardson Field. We've got a substitute coming up and starting off the bottom of the third for the Indians. Number 5, Corey Mullins, a sophomore catcher. First pitch swinging, high fly ball to the second baseman. It's drifting, and he stays under and gets it. So 1 pitch, 1 out. I like the aggressive. Mullins coming in, swinging away. Looks like for Southern, Lucas Reynolds is still on the mound. Going to try and stop some of the bleeding. We got another substitution. Number 31, Dante Minter coming into the game. See what Mr. Minter's got on him. He'll be coming in to play first. I'm sure Dante, I know he can out-hit his daddy, so that's what we want him in there cutting. Now, Dante's dad, Chris, is a very good player up here. 1-1 to count, already to Minter. Bat's left-handed. Good, we laid off the curveball. Nice pitch by Reynolds, but Minter did a good job holding off on that. 2-1 delivery. Minter way late on that one. Way late on that one. And he's going to get that and push that one down the left field line. Get you cut in. 2-2 the count. Foul ball. Minter hanging tough. Again, we're bottom of the third. Madison Central on top, 12-0. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Sophomore Dante Minter at the box. Count 2-2. Oh, base hit up the middle. Nice swing. Minter with the ground ball right back up the box. All right, Mr. Hotchkiss going to get his at-bats here. Number 3, Griffin Hotchkiss, the sophomore. Minter with a big lead. Strike 1 to Hotchkiss. Ground ball down third, going to be foul. All right, strike 1 on Hotchkiss, the sophomore. Minter on first. Like I said, we got 1 out here in the bottom of third. Central on top, 12-0. He steps off. Reynolds almost went to his windup, so he's in the stretch. Minter with a safety lead at first. Pitch to Hotchkiss. Curveball. Nice piece of hitting. Ground ball. Good play for the third baseman. Got the out at second. No chance for the double. Nice play that time. Griffin had to go down and get that pitch. Pulled it hard down the third baseline. John David Meeks made a good play over there. Up for the Central Indians, number 7, Derek Mills, substitute in the outfield, is at the box. Hotchkiss with a big lead over there. He had to dive back. Almost got him. Mills is a sophomore, number 7, up with 2 outs. Hotchkiss on first. Reynolds is definitely thinking Hotchkiss is going to try and run. I don't know if he would try to steal up 12-0, but he's trying to keep him close over there. 0-0 the count. Mills come out swinging. High fly ball down the third base line. I believe it's going to get out of play. It does, barely. It didn't get over. I think he misread it. I don't know if it bounced back over, but Mills has new life. So we got the count 0-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Minter led off, had a base hit, and Griffin forced him at second. 0-1 pitch to Mills. Bounce. Griffin kept it in front, but it bounced off his shin guard. Good job keeping it from going behind him. Hotchkiss is able to advance to second.
Jeremy, they need to be crossed.
A lot of times in a 12-0 lead, you think, well, you're not going to steal, but I think that if you can take advantage and take the force off, there's nothing wrong with that. Pitch to Mills. That's a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count for Mills. Another substitute on deck. Zach Hall will be coming to the plate. Reynolds looks at the runner, comes to the plate. Off-speed pitch, but Mills did a good job waiting back on that. Had him fooled, but he was able to keep that shoulder back, keep his hands back, and foul it off. Two outs. Hotchkiss with a safety lead. Pitch to Mills. He reaches again, but he got a bat on it. John David Meeks going to make a play. Didn't get it. Nice play on both. He bounced it over there. Vanover made a good play, keeping everyone getting behind him. That saved a run. Coming in for the Indians will be hitting Mr. Zach Hall, number 34, the junior, hitting from the right side of the plate. Vanover did a good job on that play at first. A lot of times you got that runner going second to third and that throw's coming. Your main thing is to block that throw, because if that gets by you, that runner's going to score. He did a good job. First and third, 2 out for Mr. Zach Hall up at the plate. The pitch. Strike 1. 1-1. 0-1, excuse me. He threw that first one over. No balls, 1 strike to Hall. Next pitch, outside. Oh, Hotchkiss is going to score. Norris let that get away from him. That's one of the few he's passed that wasn't an outside. That'd probably be a pass ball on him on that one. He's done a great job blocking up a lot of those bounced in pitches, but that one he kind of got away from him. Mills advanced to second. Hall at the plate with a runner at second. 2 outs. High and inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Zach Hall, our pinch hitter right here. Our substitute. I don't know if he'll stay in the game or what we got. He's at the plate with 2 outs. Pitch. Swings through it. Strike 2. A little behind on that swing. Two down here in the bottom of the third. Man at second. Oh, got him looking. Got him on the outside corner. That was a tough one. Good pitch by Reynolds. They get out of the inning. All right. After 3 complete, 12-0. Madison Central on top. We'll be back here at Madison County School Sports Television.
Have you suffered an injury? Are you playing with pain that prevents you from playing your best? Let the local team of professionals help you get back on the playing field. Our team consists of physical therapists with over 10 years of experience treating sports injuries. Many times an injury on the field or court occurs without having control of the situation. One of the most important decisions after an injury is to decide where to complete your rehabilitation. The therapists at Premier Rehab have worked with professional athletes from the NFL and Major League Baseball. So take control of your injury and choose Premier Rehab. At Premier Rehab, you will gain the advantage over your competition. Take the home field advantage and team up with Premier Rehab.
All right, we are back here at Madison Central. Big lead, 13-0. I said 12 a minute ago. I forgot about the pass ball that Hotchkiss was able to score on, but we're coming in the top of the 4th. New pitcher for the Indians, a freshman, number 11, Joseph Holbrook. He starts out with a ball against Kendon Angel. So they're going to try and break through here. Holbrook, like I said, is a freshman pitcher into the game. Second pitch, strike. Swings right through it. 1-1's the count. Holbrook's a freshman. They say he throws pretty, got some velocity on him, so that's good getting him some varsity experience as a freshman. Low ball 2. Angel, the junior second baseman at the plate. Count 2 balls and 1 strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Tried to overthrow that one a little bit. Holbrook's got to just throw strikes right now with a 13-0 lead. Those strikes. Let your defense help you out. Strike 2. Full count on Angel. Starting off the top of the 4th. Like I said, Southern just wanting to try and get something going, get on the board, build some confidence here. Line and drive base hit, or no, excuse me, a ball to the shortstop. Good play. Got him at first. We got some substitutes in there, so I'm going to try. Kavanaugh, is that Kavanaugh at first? I believe it is. He's over there at third. Or at first, excuse me. 21 was made the play at shortstop.
21, Andrew Evans.
That's Jacob Frazier over there at shortstop. Sorry about that. We don't have access to the scorebook and everything on all the changes they've made. Andrew Evans into the box for the Eagles. Strike 1, he swung missed. Holbrook, the 0-1 count. Bounces it in there. 1-1's our count. Corey Mullins has stayed in a catcher, number 5, the sophomore. One delivery. Just low. Good play by Mullins. Two-one delivery. Low and out. 3-1's the count for Andrew Evans. He's worked himself a good hitter's count. Let's see if he can get a good pitch to hit here. Good swing, just a little out in front. Foul ball, just to the side of the plate. Count is full. Full count pitch. Long fly ball to left. We're right underneath it, and it is caught. I think that's Josh Wright still out there. I'm not for sure, but we've got 2 outs. Derek Mills went to left. Okay. He made that play.
Number 25, Devin Vanover.
Holbrook's come in and got both batters he's faced. Now he's going to face the number 4 hitter in the lineup, Devin Vanover, sophomore first baseman for the Eagles. Little low. Vanover held off. Ball 1. Vanover works quick. He's not going to waste any time on the mound. Second pitch, foul ball off the mask. Again, we talk about Bradley's toughness back there. He can handle it. All right, guys, again, Madison County School Sports Television. A lot of good sponsors here today. Go over a few of them. Holbrook, he's working pretty quick. Doesn't give me much time to get him in. Counts 1-1. Next pitch, line drive to right center. Right there. All right, good hit, but right to him in right field. So 3 up, 3 down for the freshman Holbrook. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th coming up. And again, we want to thank all of our sponsors, but we'll be back in a few minutes for the bottom of the 4th.
24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Thanks to our great sponsors: State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Renfro's Paint and Collision in Richmond and Berea, Eastside Community Church, Richmond, Premier Home Care and Premier Rehab, Guardian Bank, Hopper's Jewelry, Richmond, Davenport Custom Guitars, Richmond, WKYT.com, Berea Online, Richmond Tourism, and the Richmond Chamber of Commerce. Alcohol is nothing to cheer about. Youth who drink are more likely to experience a higher risk of suicide and homicide. Stay in the game.
All right, welcome back, baseball fans. We are here going into the bottom of the fourth. Madison Central on top, 13-0. Got a host of substitutions. Pitcher for Southern is in the game, sophomore, number 3, Mr. Connor Buchanan. First pitch is high and outside. He's facing number 21, Jacob Frazier. Jacob been moved. He's played shortstop the last half inning, so move him around everywhere. Buchanan on the mound. Fires in his second pitch to right. Foul back for Frazier. See if Connor can throw up an egg for the Eagles to give him a chance to come in and get something going. Foul back, strike 2. Buchanan throwing strikes. That's what they need right now. Make the Central hitters put the ball in play and make some plays behind him. Foul ball again. Frazier's doing a good job making him work, but Buchanan doing a great job throwing strikes.
Well, go with Jeremy, that ball. Gotta go have it. It's over there in the sewage plant. There's another one over there. We don't have
Frazier's hanging tough. He had to reach and just knock that one out of play.
3 over there. Gotta have it. Hurry.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth.
Hurry.
Little high. Connor said, "I'm going to take something out of the hitting zone a little bit, see if he chases." Counts 2-2. High again. Frazier done a good job. Run the count full here. Oh, lost him. Didn't bend his back. Got up in the zone. Leadoff batter on again for the Indians here in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, number 23, Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh at the plate, number 23. Maybe they're changing. Somebody's coming up. Okay. They took Kavanaugh out. Trying to find him on my roster here. Alexander, they said. I'm sorry, Austin Templeton into the game. Number 29, junior, Austin Templeton. Central got the leadoff man on every inning, and they've scored every inning. Only got 1 last inning, but the first 2 were big. 13-0 is our score. Buchanan to the plate. Strike 1-1 is the count. Again, Kavanaugh out of the game. Austin Templeton, the junior, number 29, in for him. Frazier at first with his lead. Small lead. Connor delivers. Strike 2. Buchanan coming in throwing strikes on this batter. He lost the last one. Got ahead in the count, but hopefully he can stay and get this one completed. Foul ball. Barely. Bradley took another one in the chest. Count is 1-2. Buchanan from the stretch, looks in. Just missed high. Counts 2-2. Short lead for Frazier at first. Line drive up the middle. Oh, good play. The Angel looking to turn 2. Oh, they gave him that. Nice play. Hard hit ball by Templeton. And a great play at second. Was that Kendon Angel? Yep, made the play. Flipped it on to short, and they got the out. Nice job. Hard hit ball by Templeton. Nothing you can do about that. I think also at the end of the top of the fourth, I did not give credit. Dakota Lakes had moved to left field, and he made that play. Or right field, excuse me. He'd made that. Seth Richardson is the batter. He's a freshman outfielder. 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth. He went after a high pitch, fouled it off. 0-2 is the count. Buchanan's come in here, and he may be able to throw the first egg they've had of the game here in the bottom of the fourth. 0-2 pitch. Fly ball. Infield, that should be caught, and it is. So 3 outs with no runs that time. So we head to the top of the 5th, and Madison County School Sports Television will be back for the top of the 5th.
Hey everybody, I'm Jerry Goebel, local State Farm insurance agent in Richmond, Kentucky, and a proud supporter of Madison County High School sports. Stop in and see us and get your discount double check.
Renfro's Collision, the only body shop with 2 Madison County locations, is here to serve you. At Renfro's Collision, you can look forward to the best possible repair experience. We have the latest tools, training, equipment, and technology. We have what others don't have. Why take the risk with someone else? Contact us at 369-4111 for a completely free estimate. It's your car, it's your choice. Don't let an insurance company tell you otherwise. Renfro's Paint and Collision. Thanks to our great sponsors. First Gear in downtown Richmond. Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza. L81. Faith Created Assembly of God Church.
Madison Central on top 13-0, and I'm pretty sure the Eagles have got to get 4 runs or the game will be called. I'm pretty sure they have the 10-run rule. We've got several wholesale substitutions, so I'll try to keep up with them. I know Central's got a new pitcher in, Trey Sexton, number 9. He is a freshman.
Number 6.
Let's see, we got a substitute in here for Southern. I'm not for sure who we got. Not on my roster. I believe that is Easton Schaus into the game. He came in earlier playing shortstop. He's facing the freshman Sexton. First pitch was a strike. Swing, ball to shortstop, Frazier. Nice play over to Kavanaugh. Got him. Frazier did a good job.
23, Griffin Norris.
Griffin Norris to the plate. Good play, and he's done a good job on the defensive end today. Curveball outside for Sexton. 1 ball, no strikes to Norris. Foul ball, straight back. Norris is right on that one, just missed it. Freshman Sexton throwing strikes. That's what you want. Make them put the ball in play. Let your defense help you. Curveball out in front of the plate. Nice play that time. Little dribbler Corey Mullins come out from behind the plate. Did a good job. Threw him out at first. 2 down. In the top of the 5th for the Eagles. Got another substitute hitter for the we don't have his don't have him on our roster, guys. So we got number 4 for the Eagles. Sexton. 2 outs. Good pitch. Little breaking pitch. He was way off on that one. There's at least 2 freshman pitchers and a sophomore we've seen today for the Indians, so that the bullpen looking good. Good try. Mullins couldn't keep it in front. Wasted a pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs to the bottom of the 5th. Excuse me, top of the 5th. The delivery. Strike 2. Good pitch. Curveball, got him. Strike 3. Got him looking. Good pitch, the freshman Sexton. I don't know if that's it or what are they doing here. I believe that's it. All right, 10-run rule, mercy rule is going to be in effect. The Madison Central Indians win 13-0. Again, we want to thank you, Madison County School Sports Television. I'm going to list our sponsors here. We didn't get time to get a lot of them in. We have Renfro's Paint Collision, Premier Rehab, State Farm Insurance with Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pet Services, Rosenbaum Communications, Madison County School Sports Television, Davenport Custom Guitars, Time Warner Cable, and Madison County Schools. Once again, we want to appreciate you coming out for the baseball as well, so support your local teams. And until next time, everybody, we'll see you. This is Chad Tate signing off.
This has been a production of Madison County School Sports Television. If you'd like to become a sponsor of high school sports, please visit our Facebook page at MCSTV or visit us online at MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Shouldn't you really be playing a Davenport custom guitar?
Be sure and visit DavenportCustomGuitars.com.
Have you suffered an injury? Are you playing with pain that prevents you from playing your best? Let the local team of professionals help you get back on the playing field. Our team consists of physical therapists with over 10 years of experience treating sports injuries. Many times an injury on the field or court occurs without having control of the situation. One of the most important decisions after an injury is to decide where to complete your rehabilitation. The therapists at Premier Rehab have worked with professional athletes from the NFL and Major League Baseball. So take control of your injury and choose Premier Rehab. At Premier Rehab, you will gain the advantage over your competition. Take the home field advantage and team up with Premier Rehab.
Hi, I'm David Sullivan. In the years traveling with ESPN and covering sports around the country, one of my biggest concerns was that my dogs were well cared for. Well, here at Luxury Pets, you can feel very comfortable your animals and pets are being cared for.
Well, thank you, David. You know, Luxury Pet Services is the home for happy dogs.
Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.